Thank you very much, dear Victoria, dear distinguished colleagues, speakers of the parliaments, fellow parliamentarians, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to have the opportunity to address you on behalf of the Parliament of Montenegro at this important parliamentary event leading up to the summit, which I'm convinced will reaffirm our unity and solidarity, as well as NATO's role as a foundation of our collective defense. Due to the fact that we live in a time of constant crisis, our alliance keeps facing and adapting to the new global challenges in order to be able to successfully respond to threats from all directions, from the east, the south, cyberspace and outer space. Repercussions of the Russian aggression against Ukraine are global. In this sense, the importance of the joint actions of NATO members and other partner countries sharing the same position in relation to the aggression is even greater. We have to talk about common approaches to global security challenges threatening NATO interests, to share our points of view through deeper political engagement, and to seek specific areas for cooperation in addressing out common security issues. In this context, I welcome the decision to increase political and practical support to our partner countries threatened by Russia's actions, especially to Bosnia and Herzegovina, Georgia, and Moldova. It is important that NATO remains engaged in building up their integrity and resilience, developing capabilities, maintaining their political independence and state sovereignty. In this sense, Montenegro supported the development of the defense capacity building package for Bosnia and Herzegovina and allocated significant financial resources for this purpose. Given the current developments in the Western Balkans region, we call for more coordinated NATO-EU approach to this region. Montenegro sees this as an important prerequisite for the region's overall resilience to all challenges that we are facing. With our Asia-Pacific partners, we share a common interest in strengthening the international order based on clear rules. Activities with AP4 partners are essential in various areas, including cyber defense, new technologies, and countering disinformation. Due to the complex security challenges in Europe and the Euro-Atlantic area, the need to intensify NATO-EU cooperation has increased significantly in the last few years. Bearing in mind that 21 EU members and 4 EU candidate countries are also part of NATO, as well as that 90% of the EU population live under the NATO umbrella, there is a clear need to coordinate activities of those two organizations in dealing with common security challenges. An important feature of our alliance is that it does not aspire to become a military alliance outside of the Euro-Atlantic framework, but rather strive to develop partnership and cooperation with other regions in order to achieve security and stability at the global level. This cooperation seeks to strengthen mutual understanding, support the rule of law, and promote common values as the foundation of the international order. Dear colleagues, Montenegro firmly believes that the open door policy is one of the most successful NATO policies, and we are happy to see further promotion of this approach. In a historic turn in their security policies, Finland and Sweden decided to join alliance, whereby the alliance itself proved that its door remained open. We stand for the right of every nation to choose its own path, which we have clearly demonstrated by the acceleration ratification procedure with regard to the accession protocols for those two countries in the Parliament of Montenegro. We welcome the recent accession of Finland and look forward for Sweden to become a member of NATO, I believe, by the upcoming summit in Vilnius. Looking ahead, We see Ukraine as part of the Euro-Atlantic family. We stand by our 2008 decision that Ukraine will become a member of NATO and by principles of underpinning the open door policy. The support we have been providing for years, and especially since February 2022, it's a clear sign of long-term commitment to Ukraine. We still and we will strongly support the consensus in Vilnius on the need to remain united and stand by Ukraine for as long as it takes and to enable them to prevail in this conflict. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, dear Daniela.